Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new, welcome. Make sure you guys check out all the other videos. Anyways, today's video, I have a scratch. Oh my god, you guys, it's early in the morning. It's not that early actually, and I'm already out of breath. I already had to do so many things I was not supposed to do. I'm a little annoyed because whatever. Anyways, let's get into the video. Today's video, obviously, as you see from the topic, it's baby related. And this is just my experience, my opinion, what I went through. So I guess it's kind of like my review about this situation, this place. And so let's get into it. So a while ago, I decided to get one of those like 3D, 4D ultrasound situations because I was like, oh, why not? Like, it would be so cute. Then I was like talking about it, whatever. And then my mom's like, why would you spend your money on that? Like, use it for something else. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. I'm not going to get it. So one day I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get it. Like, there's a place in Modesto, California it's like cheaper. And, because I had already picked out a place, which it was in Livermore or Dublin, California. And it was very nice, and it's a little bit more, but it was really nice, and I'd rather pay more money, but then I was like, you know what, I just want I want, I guess, the experience, and I want, to have those pictures. So I was like, okay, I'll get something kind of cheap, I'll get it. So I woke up one day and I was like, you know what, the night before. Okay, so one night I was like, oh, let me do one. I did an appointment for the next day at like 3 p.m., which was last Friday. And I went to my appointment. I got there 15 minutes early, did the paperwork, I paid, and somehow I decided to, so the package that okay, so guys, so I decided to go to Peak a Baby in Modesto. Okay, I ended up getting the full Peak, which is supposedly on sale now for $89.99. I was like, okay, I'll pay $89.99, which maybe it'll be like with taxes, maybe like $100, maybe, I don't know. And I was like, okay, cool, because I'll tell you guys what it has. It has 25 minutes, no, sorry, that's not it. Sorry, it's 15. It's the most popular package. It is 15 minutes, 2D, 3D, 4D ultrasound session, it's not free when you're paying for it, free CD with all the high resolution 3D still images that we capture, suitable for printing and emailing family and friends. Okay, free USB of session set to music. 4 free in white 2D pictures. 8 free, I didn't even get those. 8 free, I don't know how all these, I like how they add free even though you're paying for them. So they're not free, people. 8 free 4x6 colored 3D pictures, choice of a 5x7 or 6 wallet 3D pictures, gender upon request, hear the baby's heartbeat, 25 to 34 weeks best time, chance to win a huge mommy basket, chance to win a free session. Tuesday and Thursdays get 50% off the HD live on add-on with a 3D package. $89.99. Okay, that's the one that I went with. That's the one I showed up with. And what's it called? Somehow I was looking at all their pictures that they have right there, and I was like, oh my god, like the HD live one, like, should I add it? And I was like, okay. I ended up adding it at the end because I was like, they look even, like, they look a little better. They look more clear, So I was like, oh, I'm going to add this. I'm like, how much is it? She's like, oh, it was only like $35, which, mind you, $35. I was like, okay, that's fine, whatever. So I think my total was like 130 something, like, let's just say 140. It was 140. So I paid 140 for all these fucking things. Sorry, let me not cuss. That's only one cuss word I'm going to say, because I'm going to start getting irritated. So this is what I got. I went in. The tech person was super nice. The girls in the front were just kind of like, whatever. I mean, the whole place itself just kind of looks like a tiendita. Like, it doesn't look like an ultrasound place. When I walked in, I legit was like, oh, I don't know about this. But then I was like, I can't just judge it because of what it looks like. Because they're selling like little outfits, I'm not trying to talk anything about it, but little outfits and like hair stuff and like baby stuff. And I'm like, this is a store or what is this? So whatever. I was like, whatever. And then I waited. They didn't call me in at my given time. I had to wait. There was somebody coming out. There was already somebody there waiting before me. So then they went in. I waited. Then they finally called me up. The girl, the tech girl, lady, she was very nice. She was very nice. I really liked her. She actually what happened? She, my child had her face. She had her hands in her face, so we couldn't see her. So she kind of like, tried to wake her up to get her to move, which is totally fine. I'm fine with that. And I have a rice in my shirt. Then she was like, turn to this side. Let's see if this works. Turn to the other side to see if this works. And I was like, okay, whatever. She still wouldn't move. And then, she's like, I'm going to give you some time. And then, you can walk around and maybe she'll move. And I was like, okay. She gave me like 5 minutes. She came back. And of course, this child had her feet and her hands in her face. So she was like, we can keep trying, or you can just reschedule. And I was like, you know what? Let me just reschedule. And hopefully, she shows her face. And she's like, oh, okay, whatever. So went out. They rescheduled me for the following week, Wednesday, because I'm already 33 weeks. And that's like the cutoff. Actually, somehow now it says 34. Even though they say 33. But anyways, whatever. So they rescheduled me. They gave me one for Wednesday at 9:35. I show up at 9:30. I had to wait again because the tech person that was there that day, she was actually processing the people's. There was already people there that had came out of their session when I showed up, and so she was doing like their picture. She was doing stuff that the other girl could have done. That was probably her job to do, and so I was just sitting there waiting, and I'm like, okay, you know what? Like, this is annoying. And I was like, I'm not going to complain because I'm just excited and I just want her to show her face, whatever. So they finally called me to the back, end up going. And then she starts the session with the heartbeat. And then, of course, she had her face. That's what they told me. She had her face shoved in the placenta. So we couldn't really see that well. So my pictures weren't that clear. Like, you can just see kind of like her eye part, whatever. And like here a little bit. And it looked like she was like, oh, like all up in the placenta, whatever. So I'm like, okay, like, I mean, I can't really say anything because that's my kid's fault. You know what I mean? So, she had me turn to the side and still the same thing. And then she was like, oh, like she did open her eye, which is kind of funny. She's like yawning in there and everything. And I was like, okay, well, at least, like I get like a USB with the session, right? Because that's what it said. So I'm like, that's fine, like I'll be able to see that stuff. So then, whatever. Then I was like, hey, can you check like the gender to see, like if it is a girl? I just want to make sure. She's like, yeah, okay. But then she's like, oh, we can't see anything because her I forgot what she said. And I was like, okay, that's totally fine. She's like, okay, well, congratulations. And I was like, oh, okay. And so I was like, I'm not really happy with this, whatever. But I was like, whatever, I'll see the video and it'll be fine. So I get up. She's okay outside, like wait outside. And I just went out there. Then she called, literally as I'm walking out, she calls the next fucking person. I was like, you could at least fucking whatever, say something. Like, I don't know, wait until the hell I'm out all the way and like, whatever. And so I'll go up there, and then the girl that's in the front, she was like, oh, okay, like let's do your pictures and blah blah blah. Okay, so she's like, do you want the 6 wallets or the 5x7? I was like, don't I get both, ma'am? Like, and I told her it was like 5x7, but then I was like, wait a minute, like this is no. I was like, I'm supposed to get both. I was like, don't I get both? And she's like, it's either or. And I was like, well, no, because I added the HD live. And I was like, and I bet you guys didn't even do the HD live. Because I did tell the girl, I was like, oh, I told her, I asked her something, the tech person, and she said, oh, well, the HD, like, it's not that good. Like, we can't really see, so it's not really going to work. And so I was like, okay, well, you should have fucking told me this. Sorry. I'm getting irritated. You should have told me this before, not really necessary to get the HD, you know, whatever. But of course people don't care, you know, whatever, it's business. So then I was like, you know, I have this, which is, it says either or, but then I ended up getting this also added. So that means that with this package, I get the wallets or the 5x7 or whatever, or the whatever, and then a CD. Okay. She's like, oh, I don't know, but I can give them to you. And I was like, well, no, they come with it, homegirl. Like, what are you talking about? So I'm like, whatever. Like, I just can't. Just, yeah, whatever. I guess you're doing me the favor that I paid for, but all right. So I'm like, okay, my pictures weren't that good. So she was taking like a while, you know, like trying to figure out like what picture. And she's like, do you want to see what picture you want? Because, you know, I don't know. And I was like, all right. So I look and I was like, well, they're not really that good. So I want the book. And I ended up picking one that she's like yawning. I was like, go ahead and give me that one. Like, I'll take that. Like, she's yawning. So she's like, okay, you're all set. You're all set. What did she say? You're all set, and you know, whatever. And I was like, all right, thank you. I ended up going to the stores. I went to Burlington. I went to just Burlington, and then I came home. I sit my butt down because I'm like, I'm tired. I'm gonna sit down. I want to see this video so I can send it to her dad. And because I told him, I sent him pictures, and I was like, I'm gonna send you, like, I'm gonna try to do like a YouTube video so you can see it. And he was like, okay, cool, like, you know, let me know. I get home, and the only thing, so they give you this. I didn't get the CD that says that it comes with, because this is free. This is free. Which I'm like, I paid $100 and something for this. Okay. I paid $140 for just this. I didn't get the CD that came with this package, and I didn't get the CD that came with the HD package. Okay, so I didn't get those things. I didn't get entered to be put in a mommy basket situation. Okay, I didn't get, I don't even think I got 15 minutes. I don't think it was a whole 15 minutes. The 4 free black and white. Okay, they give you those, but those are actually, they're not 2D. They're like 3D, I guess. Yeah, that's it. So I didn't, yeah. It's because on here, on their website, it doesn't tell you what the HD package comes with. It doesn't say anything, and they just give you all the prices of like everything else. And then mind you, since I was rescheduled for Wednesday, I was like, damn, if I would have just added the HD or not even get it at all. But if I would have gotten it, I would have got a discount because it was on a Wednesday that they did my, my situation. 50% off. So anyways, and so got home. I get to this. There was only pictures in here. And I was like, are you serious right now? This was at 12 o'clock. I'm like, hello, blah, blah, blah. There's no video in here. I don't know if I'm doing it correctly. La, la, la. Okay, the tech is with a session. I'm going to call you back. Cool, whatever. 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, something. It was like 3:30. Hey, this is the second time I'm calling. Like, I told her the situation. You guys believe it? Oh, she's like, oh my gosh, like, yeah, she's in session, and I'm gonna, okay, so she was like, I'm gonna talk to her when she gets out, and I was like, okay, and I was like, well, can you ask her, like, can you just email it to me, because I am like, I don't want to drive 30 minutes just for you to put this in here, like, I already went twice, people. So then she was like, okay, I don't know, but I'm gonna ask her when she gets out. I'll call you back. What's your number? What's your email? Cool. 5:30, and I'm like, the heck? Why? Like, what? And you, well, okay. Call again. Hey, like, I'm calling again. This is the third time I'm calling. Like, I'm supposed to get a call back. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot. I forgot to ask her. I have a note right here in front of me, but I forgot to ask her. Let me ask her when she gets out. I'm gonna call you back. And I was like, all right, because I'm gonna call back. I know you guys close at 6, so I'm gonna call you back if you don't call me. She's like, okay, no, but I'm gonna call you. If I don't call you, just call me back. It was 5:55. I didn't get nothing. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give her some time to, like, they're going to close and everything, and they'll probably figure it out. 6 came around. I didn't get no phone call. 6:15, I didn't get a phone call. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to drive up there tomorrow because clearly nobody is professional enough to freaking call me and to be like, hey, homegirl, you have to come in so we can do it for you. We're so sorry for the inconvenience, but you need to come. Or, hey girl, sorry, she said whatever. I didn't pay $5. I paid a lot of freaking money. So I wake up, I was like, I gotta sleep in because I'm so tired. I was so tired. And just yesterday, my whole day was literally me waiting for these people to call me. Literally, because I'm like, I want my video because I wanna see it. I wanna send it to her dad, blah, blah, blah. So, get up, get ready, drive my butt down to Modesto again. And I'm like, just relax, it's okay. Like, just, whatever. I get in there. There was nobody in this freaking place. I thought it was closed. It was just the two girls sitting in the front. You couldn't call me, bro? You could not call me. You legit couldn't call me. You, like, and so there was two girls in the front. The one that was, like, I don't know who she was, but she looked like she had it together. And then the one on the side, she was the one from yesterday, but she didn't even look at me. She didn't even, like, talk to me. And I'm like, whatever. I don't want to talk to none of you guys. Because I was like, I just want my video. Like, I didn't even get an apology. I didn't get anything because I literally went in there. She said, you have an appointment? And when she asked me if I had an appointment, I don't know why that triggered me. And I got so annoyed. And I was like, no. No. I was like, no, I'm actually here because I called 3 times yesterday. I was supposed to get a call back. Never got a call back. And I'm trying to figure out a situation about this thing because the video is not in here. She's like, oh, let me see. And so then gave her the damn thing. And she goes to the computer with the other girl, looks it up. And she's like, she can't find it. She's like, hold on, let me go look in the machine, in the ultrasound machine. She goes to the back. I was like, she better not give me somebody else's fucking ultrasound situation. And she goes back there. She's back there for a while. And I was like, she comes back and she puts it on the computer and with the other girl and like tells her like, oh, make sure it's in there, whatever. So I was like, hey, is the video itself, like, does it have like the music? Like, because it says it has music. And she's like, yeah, it already has music, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay. Because I thought like you are able to hear the heartbeat, because I'm sorry, if you announce it that you get, let me read it again to you guys real quick because I am like annoyed. It says free USB of session set to music. What does that tell you? It means that, to me, I'm taking it as your session that you were in there. I mean, this video already is 17 minutes and I don't even think I probably was in there for that long. My session, right? My session was 15 minutes. So I should have a whole 15 minutes, 10 minutes worth of video of her just trying to look at her. You know what I'm saying? Her trying to like see her and it's probably nothing. And we should be able to see those 10 minutes in here. Guys, I put this damn USB in my computer and you know what I see? You guys? I legit... And I'm like, maybe it's just me overreacting. I don't know. I'm like, how long is this damn video? 2 minutes. This freaking video that's in here that I drove 30 minutes. I drove an hour to get. Going and coming back. Is like a 2.5, maybe. I don't even know because I was so annoyed at that point. I was like, whatever. Let's just say 3 minutes. Let's just say it's not even 3 minutes. It's like 2 minutes. 2 freaking minutes. And I'll upload it just so you guys can see it because I'm not lying. 2 minutes. And you know what it is? Because I'm like, dude, I know what that is. This is legit just freaking snippets of the ultrasound session of the pictures that she freaking took. And I'm like, no freaking way. And then there's like 2 little parts or 3 little parts where it's just showing like her. And then it's just like when she's rotating like the screen. So her face is like facing this way. And I'm like... You mean to tell me I paid $140 for basically screenshots of what you did in the ultrasound? Like, it's not even the actual session. Because I don't see my kid yawning up in there or moving when she was moving. And you're like, she's moving. I didn't see her moving in there. It looked like still pictures. There's like a little bit of movement in some of them, but I think they're cut into sections. So like here's one section, oh, you know, this section and like this. So I am like so annoyed at this place right now. And I'm like, that's what I get. That's exactly what I get because my mom's like, don't waste your money on something that you don't need to. You know what I mean? And here I go being a dumb self person and I go and I do this. I didn't look at the reviews. I didn't go over anything. I was just like, I remember one of my coworkers years ago went there, but that was like freaking 10 plus years probably. No, it wasn't. It was like a long time. Probably 10 years. I don't know. No, it was less than that. Like 7. Let's say, I don't know. Whatever, how many years. And I'm just like, that was my experience. That is my situation that happened to me. Other people probably have had a good experience at Pika Baby. The only 2 offices that they have is in Modesto and Fresno. But me personally, I would just suggest like don't go there because whatever. But I'm pretty sure there's people that have had like great experiences. You know, there was like the 2 people from the 2 times I've been there that walked out. They're like, oh yeah, they have great pictures. Mind you, they were not as pregnant as me. Oh, the girl did end up giving me some formula. I don't know. I'm like, okay, thank you. She's like, are you breastfeeding or formula? And I was like, I'm going to breastfeed. She's like, okay, here, take some formula. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm not doing formula though. So, but thank you. Thank you. I can totally give it to somebody that needs it. Like, okay. The girl before me, when I went, there was a girl, the people that were there when I got there, they were like younger and, they were like, are you gonna breastfeed? Because she asked that girl too, are you gonna breastfeed or are you gonna whatever? And the girl like told her breastfeed. She's like, okay, here, take some of these pills. It was like something, she's like, we have samples, like they bring us all these things and write down your information. They're gonna send you like, all these samples to your house. You can try them out, blah blah. And I was like, why didn't you tell me? I don't get it. Like, what is the discrimination here? What the hell? I don't need it, but why didn't you ask me? You know what I mean? And yeah, so yeah, my experience there was not good at all. I'm just so mad because I'm like, that's what I get. I need to just not be mad about it because I was like, that's what I get because I shouldn't have done it. And I did it just in the, oh, it would be so cute, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just mad about it now because I'm like, I could have spent that money. I could have spent that money on something else. Especially the extra money that I ended up paying for the extra added situation that was $30 something. That I could have went without. I could have just paid the $100 and call it a day, but I didn't because I wanted to be like, oh, one day she can see these pictures and blah 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 blah. So anyways, you guys, that's what I suggest. This is my suggestion. Don't go. Do your research before you go, obviously, which I do, but this time I was just like, no, I just want to go. But yeah, so now I'm stuck with like whatever, how many pictures they gave me in this 2-minute freaking video that I will add. I should add it after this. So if you guys are still here watching, stay for like 2 minutes and you can see the damn video that they gave me that's in here and you tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. Tell me what do you think, okay? Please and thank you. So yeah, I think that's it. Stay tuned. I will be posting other videos. And now I'm just gonna go cry somewhere in the corner about spending all that money that I shouldn't have spent. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. And don't spend your money on stupid stuff. Okay? Don't be me. Don't be me. Don't be me. So, okay guys, thank you for watching and I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, bye.